Hi everyone. Today is Tuesday, March 3rd, 2015, and we're continuing on with our research into all of these different shootings by the police, which are ending up in people being killed and such, no matter what the circumstances are. Well, there was another shooting in St. Louis. This Wellston cop feared for his life and girls when he fatally shot a fleeing driver. This man right here, who has prior convictions of actually a sexual offender and such against a 15-year-old, but a couple of people were in a car and they were pulled over in Wellston, St. Louis. This man was actually in the back seat, Thomas here. And then the police were talking to the driver and such and had them out of the car. One officer on the driver's side, one officer on the passenger side. This man was in the back seat. There was a 5-year-old girl in the back seat that was in obviously a seat, a child seat, believably. He climbed over and got into the driver's seat. His sister says that he was scared, he didn't want to go to jail again. And then he sped off. The officer on the passenger side jumped into the car, and then he says in here he was scared for the girl's life in the back. Well, if he was scared for the girl's life in the back, then why did the police officer pull his gun and shoot this man 3 times? So the officer pulls his gun and fires 3 shots into this man as he's trying to drive away, and then he crashes the car. The officer ends up hurting his leg. The 5-year-old girl was fine, and then there was a small protest starting. Everybody's going, well, why did you shoot him? What are you doing? He was, you know, they were all together. It's not like he was abducting the girl or anything. They were all part of the same organization going on. Well, this is as we showed again. The police represent Satan and the law rising from the bottomless pit and the end of grace and mercy. This is all mapped out right around us. This happened right here at Morton and Page Street in St. Louis. This is where the incident happened. Then he drove to right here. The officer killed him right there. Well, we show how this is all mapped out by the spiritual realms of what's coming. Do you see this dome right here? This represents a giant nuclear event coming. Yes, this is how this is real right around us. Do you see this dog right here? This represents a connection to the dog star Sirius, part of God's throne and the Star of Bethlehem. It represents the way souls move. Right here you can see the leopard of the Bible. This represents when the USA is betrayed and the Revelation 13 beast rises out of the sea with the law, like martial law and everything coming. This beast is coming, the Revelation 13 beast. It has the feet as a leopard. Its body is like a leopard and its feet are as a bear, representing the New World Order coming in, 10 nations that betray the USA, even with the secret government of the USA that are planning this. Right there. Okay, so we can see the dog and the dome representing the giant nuclear events that are going to take down a big part of the USA. Right here, right? It says that the woman of the Bible is going to be granted the wings of an eagle, just like that guy was trying to get the 5-year-old child. It was almost like Thomas was trying to save the child from the police, is the symbolism here. I know this is hard to realize this, but the law is what kills people, guys. Grace and mercy is the only way. You're going to have to figure that out. And if you can't figure it out, it doesn't really matter. We're looking for the wise virgins and ready to go to the wedding feast of the Lamb. That we have a real separation going on here. Can you see the leopard and the eagle right where he was killed? Here's the leopard of the Bible rising. See how where he was killed, it was like he was trying to get on this eagle to escape from the police, for grace and mercy. The police represent Satan and death. People just don't seem to realize that. When you get around the police, be perfect. The police are what killed Jesus. Satan went and got the police, had Jesus arrested, took him to court, and they wrongfully convicted him. Jesus has proved over and over again the court systems in the world are bad. They're not correct. Yes, I'm not against the law in any way. I'm a little bit different. I'm more like I would police the top first. I want the politicians to be perfect, the bankers to be perfect. I want the police to be perfect before they can even start to judge anyone else. The judges need to be perfect. Everybody has to be perfect at the top before they come and oppress mankind at the bottom. We're $18 trillion in debt. The country is not perfect. So the bottom part is not perfect. So the police at the bottom are just as corrupt as at the top of the government. It's all corrupt. The USA is supposedly the best country on the planet. Guess what? The whole planet is getting ready to get smoked. So right here is the bear rising up. See it right there? Perfect. So there you go. All a sign from God. Perfect. That's what all of this represented. And again, the police represented Satan, saying they're coming to save you. And instead, see, the man was trying to escape to get on the eagle and to escape the law to get to grace and mercy. Confess with your mouth, the Lord is Jesus. Believe in your heart, God hath risen him from the dead, and you'll be saved. Hallelujah. There's the dome, as we keep showing. Exactly as right here on this Freemason mural. Here comes Satan and his angels. They go into the net, enter into this Pope system with this nun here, and they rise up with the police and martial law. Here's the woman of the Bible with the child, just as with the child in the car trying to escape. See the dome? See the Ebola and the hazmat suits coming and such? See the dome and the woman trying to escape. See the dome and the woman trying to escape with the wings of the eagle, and the police who represent Revelation 9:11, just like on our cop cars is 911, they are chasing after her, and it's Jesus have mercy. The woman is granted the wings of a great eagle. There's the woman. Doesn't it suck? The police actually represent Satan. That sucks.